again on light skin television.
Once again.
Aeon in the house. I ain't seen you in too many months. Last time I seen you was cold.
I was cold?
No, you were cold and it was cold.
Oh yeah, it was cold.
It was
out.
early April.
Now.
It was the beginning of spring, but it was cold. It was midnight madness.
Nah, it wasn't April.
Late March. It was definitely the first week or two of spring, but it was unnormally cold.
That bitch was cold.
It was abnormally cold at that time of year for Atlanta. You know what I mean?
For them, that bitch was cold.
Then the next day I seen you at RBE.
For sure.
You know what I mean? And then I never seen you in person again. I was hurt behind that shit.
Now we here.
But now we here. Fuck all that. We here right now. Bags and bodies. Day one. Banks the guy caught a body. You know what I'm saying? Day one. You know what I mean? My brother.
My nigga.
Oh shit! I wasn't supposed to say that. But anyway, yeah. I felt we stand. Walk me into that. Keep on under. I ain't saying nothing. You ain't hear it. But we talking about Aeon right now. We ain't talking about none of these men in this battle. We got you out here tomorrow.
No.
You in the house.
I'm in the house.
But you out here to see the shit tomorrow. You out here to see the shit tomorrow.
You see how he tried? Hey, and y'all know I get along with light skin. He tried to play me real quick.
I had to make sure she's still somewhat sober right now. The night is early.
I'm real sober.
You 100%?
I'm good. I'm good.
So, all right, I got to get into this. I got to ask you this question before anything.
What's up?
There's a lot of women across the country that upset and hurt that they're not here.
Right.
There's men that wish they was here, but they're not hurt and upset. It's just maybe they didn't follow the process. A lot of women feel as though they deserve to be here.
Yeah.
What did you do to get yourself in a position to be here? How did this happen for you? Just you personally. Everyone's plight seems to be different.
Me personally?
Yeah.
I felt like a lot of people felt like they was bigger than the auditions.
Talk to me.
I'ma just keep
what does that mean? Tell the people, what does that mean?
Like me, I'm from Chicago.
Okay.
You feel me? So we drove 3 hours to show up, you feel me, at the audition.
Mm-hmm.
So that just showed my dedication right there.
Okay.
Me driving like you feel me?
You wanted it.
So you feel me? A lot of people submitted a video and they was like, oh yeah, that's gonna give me, but like, motherfucker hell auditions. And it's different. Like, if you a real battle rapper, you know it's a different feel. Holla at me, bro. You know it's a different feel than in the building and on camera.
Yes.
So even though I could have submitted a 30-second clip to HITMAN and been like, yo, I'm fire, nigga, check me out.
You wanted them to see what the crowd, how they react to you.
I'm in person.
Right.
I'm a demon.
That's a fact.
So you can't tell me my energy ain't. I'm a demon.
You got everything you're supposed to have in battle rap.
When I showed up to the audition, man, I showed up. We caught a flat tire. It was like a bunch of shit going. It was a bunch of shit that happened that day. So we damn near didn't think we was gonna make it. We showed up at about 9:30, maybe like 9:15.
What was the cutoff
maybe
time
like
for that
9:15. 10. They said 10 was
shit.
over with. So
y'all just barely made it.
Yeah, so like 9:15, 9:30, we roll up in that bitch. We hit HITMAN talking on the mic. So we like, damn, it's over with. So he like, shit, I was finna wrap it up.
Yeah.
Cause we ain't got no more rappers.
Yeah.
But if y'all gonna rap, then slide through. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
So HITMAN, real nigga, like. So we slid through that bitch. It was me and my girlfriend. That's why I said me, my manager, my girlfriend. Right. That's why I keep saying we. So we slid through that.
All right,
bitch.
KD.
And then I got the rapping, folk. And it, you know what I'm saying? It's a different. It's a difference. Like, I keep telling them, it's a difference. Like, I didn't.
So what was the process when you rap? Was like a few minutes? Did he just stop you? Like, I heard enough. You in? Like, how did this happen?
I rapped my whole round.
The whole shit.
But I didn't have to. Like, if I cut that shit short,
it was enough.
It didn't matter.
Already enough.
It didn't matter. Like, on my mama, I spit. So I got 3 rounds versus problems. So I spit my first round, like not even half, maybe like a minute of my first round versus problems.
Okay.
And then I had First Lady Flames booked afterwards.
Ah, okay.
So
okay.
everything I had in a clip for First Lady Flames.
And your shit was safe because it's only in front of them.
It's only in front of them.
That was wise to do.
Yeah. So
I see what you did there.
I spit my round for First Lady Flame, and all the like name clips that I have for her, I left out of it. You feel me? Because that shit don't matter. But all like my direct, like general bars, spit that shit. and motherfuckers went crazy.
You really be planning shit, don't you?
Yeah.
You strategic with
I'm very, very. Motherfucker, that's why I let people think, because motherfuckers think, one, I'm 22. One, I get drunk at all the events. I get, you know what I'm saying? I smoke it all the. So motherfuckers be like, man, Aeon they be tweaking, but really,
you be kind of dangerous when you do that shit. I used to think that's gonna be to your detriment in the house. Like, I hope she fucking perform like she's supposed to. She damn near blasted out in the parking lot. Then you go in there and kill shit.
Niggas, but that's what I'm saying. People don't know that. They think because I'm like the drunken master in this bitch.
You know what? You on some Wu-Tang shit. You on some Shaw Brothers, 1983 Wu-Tang flick type shit. That's a fact.
For real, because no matter what state of mind I'm in, I'm always focused on the bad. I can see you niggas' weaknesses before y'all even I'm here. And I know my weakness. The problem with people is they don't acknowledge their weaknesses. I know where I'm weak at.
You be writing early too.
What?
That's what I like
got a
about
round
you.
for everybody in this house.
That's what I'm saying.
Right now.
Y'all might want to listen to this strategy. Like, why wait to the last second when you can be ahead of the game?
Why?
Get ahead of the curve.
I got a round for everybody in this house right now. Everybody. Hitman listed 8 people.
Jay-Z, KRS-One shit.
Hitman listed 8 people that was in this house. I got a round for all 8 people.
Just
fuck is you talking about? The niggas who battled tonight, I don't know their names. Because on phone them, unless you in this house, you not somebody, I'm not finna waste no energy on you.
Exactly, you already prepared everyone else.
Them niggas was arguing earlier today. Man, fuck that. Whoever win, let me know, because then I'ma holler at you.
Who you think posed the most problem for you that's in the house so far?
I honestly, I don't know nobody, but from what I seen on the internet, they say Mac Myron is a problem.
He's a woman killer.
Motherfuckers say he a problem.
But you a woman and man killer. So.
But I got a whole clip for Mac, because when I was on Twitter, they was like, oh, this finna be a cakewalk for Mac. Oh, Mac got this in the bag. Mac Myron finna win. He finna walk through this shit. So my whole part, like, oh, that's who they think the threat. Phone them. Come holler at me. I got a whole clip for Mac.
The consensus is that Mac Myron's supposed to walk away with this whole shit. For Mac. So it would be interesting to see y'all matched up and you take him out of here.
I'm not no nigga that's gonna do the whole Mac flip. Like, we not finna talk about no Apple computers. We not finna talk, like, no, bro.
Damn, come on, man.
We not finna talk about no Mac or
somebody
like,
was about to use that. And you done jumped in front of you.
Because come on, that shit basic.
It's basic.
That shit
you don't want to hear none of that shit in the house.
That shit basic, folk. Like, y'all put me against Mac Myron, y'all gon', folk, you gonna hit some real.
Now, you know you my folks. I ain't trying to use you, but I'm going to have to utilize you on this one question.
Sure.
This is going to be an issue. Not an issue. I want to say this is something that's going to come to the forefront during these 6 weeks in that mansion, one way or another, whether it be people talking online, the controversy about people writing together, ghostwriting, that all that kind of shit is going to come to a head in this motherfucker. Because somebody going to say something about something they seen or heard that ain't right in that house about, you know, preparing or prepping for bed. The shit going to come out in the wash somehow, some way, I believe. You know what I mean? I'm not a soothsayer or someone who can foretell the future like that. But I really feel like, and I think you know it too, this shit is like something that's been prevalent as far as what people talk about online. These people got ghostwriters. These people help each other. There's a team around. Some of this shit going to have to come out in the wash.
Yeah.
And this is going to be the first platform where the shit will be obvious.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to say something. Oh, you had that motherfucker writing with you. Something. How you feel it like
in real life?
What's your views on that?
My personal opinion, like, I don't care.
Okay.
Because my thing is, like, at the end of the day, everybody needs somebody. Like, everybody is somebody's something. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So,
even if you just a proof listener.
Even if you a listener.
Okay.
Like, me personally, I got somebody I call and be like, yo, listen to this.
Right.
And I know just based off how they reacting, if I came with some crazy shit or if I came with
because they're going to be honest.
You feel me? Okay. So, even though that motherfucker not giving me bars per se, they listening. And
so
them
yes women, them yes men be hurting battlers when they be like, that was dope.
Yeah,
that was
sometimes they hurt them.
When they know goddamn well you ain't going to win with that shit.
that should be different, because the way I talk to you on the phone and be like, hey, listen to these bars, is completely different from when I perform in the room. And on top of that, crowd interrupts. Like, you don't know what happens on that stage.
There's other intangibles that go down.
It could have been fire when I was just talking to you, because I went crazy.
Right.
But now that I got crowd interruptions, now that I got them sometimes not reacting to shit that I thought they was going to react, now my energy low. Different shit depends on the circumstance. So I could have spit that shit to you and it was hot fire.
Right.
But now I'm in front of 3,000 people and
it didn't hit. The delivery was great, but it didn't hit the way you thought. Like, why did they not catch
Why they not catch?
I see a lot of battle rappers get upset over there. Like, yo, like, what? You motherfuckers asleep. They get all upset and shit because the people they spit it to. You know what I mean?
So in this house, like, it may be a couple things that come out like, oh yeah, motherfucker helping them, or motherfucker. But I don't take that as a problem. Like, everybody need help, and like, I think I think everybody who is in this house writes their own bars. So like, let's just say I'm long-winded. You know what I'm saying? It may take me 12 words to get to a punch. But I'm talking to my homie and they tell me how to get to that same punch in 6 words.
Quicker.
Is that really not my bar?
It's still your bar, yeah.
Or is that somebody helping me with writing, somebody ghostwriting for me?
Somebody being honest with you.
So
help you condense your shit.
That's why it's like, I don't really take the whole ghostwriting thing, or they write with a team, because I know how that shit go. Me personally, I don't have a team. I don't have a bunch of niggas I can hit up.
Say you befriend somebody here that wasn't really your friend before you got into this mansion.
Right.
And over the weeks, and I suspect you're going to be here for a long time. You ain't out.
Sure.
With that being said, you start getting kind of friendly with somebody here, and you build some type of small level of trust that leads to the point where, like, yo, I know you heard me spit my rhymes in the bedroom. You might as well come in here and let me just finish it off and tell me what you think. Do you think you'll ever be in a position like that where you might allow someone to hear your shit? You know what I mean? That's in this house, or were you like, nah, I can't do nothing in front of none of these motherfuckers? Like how?
With me personally,
you personally,
I feel like, okay, let's say me and you got a week before the battle, right? Me and you battle.
And I'm a rap, okay.
And it's a week before the battle. Okay. I wouldn't let you hit my bars.
Because you know who you facing.
Yeah.
But in this house, you don't know who you might potentially face.
It don't matter. Okay. I wouldn't let you hit my bars. But let's say it's a day before the battle, and I'm just feeling some shit, like I need to get this shit off.
Yeah.
Me knowing how I write, I don't give a fuck what you come up with in a day, because nothing that you could come up with in one day to rebuttal what I've wrote in the past weeks.
Right.
You can't talk what I'm talking.
So that's the benefit of being ahead of the curve and writing faster and quicker than other people.
Me personally, a day before the battle, 2 days before the battle, if somebody I'm about to be like, hey man, talk that shit right now, I'll spit one round for them. So you be ready for them right now? Right now. And I don't give a fuck, because there's nothing that you could do to prepare for anything else I'm bringing you, or to prepare for that one round. I don't give a fuck if you got a fire rebut. That shit was hard, nigga.
Aeon, you got me amped. I want the shit to happen right now.
That's what I'm saying.
I can't wait to see you rap again. This shit.
Like,
now,
because
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, because it's just, y'all gotta, like, the mindset that I'm on is like, it's different. Like, y'all niggas not hungry for real. Like, even like,
can you see it in some of these people's eyes that today, and the people that's in the house, like, this motherfucker ain't gonna last? You know what I mean? I respect them, but this ain't for them.
No.
Is it too early to tell?
Because I would never look at somebody and be like, man, that person finna get out of here. Because you never know what a motherfucker do under pressure. I don't underestimate nobody. So
you see hunger in mostly everybody's eyes.
Everybody.
I like that.
But
I like the way you talk. That's good. That's a good thing.
Myself.
Right.
Fuck with y'all. I don't discount myself. So I don't underestimate nobody in this motherfucking house.
I gotta ask.
Because the motherfucker you think is in last place will be the motherfucker that's in the final.
Look what happened today. I ain't gonna say what, we did not expect this shit today. A certain thing happened. We was like, what?
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't underestimate if you read The Art of War, the first thing, you do not underestimate your enemy.
Yep.
Because that's the first mistake you will make. I think everybody here is in God tier on phone them. I think everybody here is in God tier.
They got that look in their eyes, don't they?
So my thing
Especially
is,
this dude,
what
KD.
make me different than everybody else that stepping in this house? Nothing.
I got to ask you this last question. I spoke to a few people in this parking lot before the battles and after the battles, and I spoke to Fendi about it. The age thing. Are you the youngest in the house, or you're somewhere close to being the youngest if you're not the youngest? I asked them, do you think age is a factor in this house? With some of these people crack under pressure under pressure outside of the bars and rapping against you? I'm like, things that happen in the house. What do you think? Certain people's age, and does it equate to the maturity level, or would they be the person that get thrown out of here for something that had nothing to do with rap? You know what I mean? Or is that the first person to throw a punch? You know what I mean? I know that's a stereotypical question, but it's a valid question. Like, because there's people here of all age groups. You know what I mean? There's people here pushing 40, people here in their 30s, late 20s, but you're 22 and you started battle rapping when you was a teenager. So with that being said, it's like if you're not the youngest, you one of the youngest in the house. So there might be that stigma on you. I'm asking you as a woman, you know what I mean? I'm a man, but you was, you know what I mean?
I understand.
Do you think you are mature enough and equipped enough not to be too emotional in this house to the point where a situation can fuck you up as far as staying in that house? Like, do you got that level-headed? Fendi told me this shouldn't be no problem with her.
With me, like, I'm an emotional creature. I'm not even on cap to you.
That's why I asked you this question. You're so honest with me. That's what I like about you.
I'm an emotional creature.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
I'm not going to cap about it. So, it's some shit that's going to set me off.
So that's potentially your only vulnerability in this situation in this house. It ain't rapping.
No.
You might be able to out rap everybody in this motherfucker.
That's not even
so
it.
What?
Like, I'm a type of motherfucker, like, you will get me to that point. And the thing about it is, people have triggers. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm getting at. Okay.
So what you would say to me, you would think it was completely light. The audience would think it was completely light. But what you don't know is you said something to me that my daddy said when I was 9 years old, some shit like that. So now you didn't trigger me. Now I'm emotional. Me personally, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to get up here and cap. I still got triggers
and this
that
is a
I'm
reality
dealing
show,
with. And it's a reality show. So
whether they catch it on camera or not,
So anything could happen in the moment.
Something's going to go left in this house. I don't mean to be negative. But
No. Now, to answer your question as if anything is going to stop me.
That's what I'm asking.
No.
Do you think?
Because we like, I'm gonna keep it, because you know you my favorite interviewer.
Thank you. I love when you say that shit.
So when did I battle with Liza? In November?
November last year.
November last year. November, right? My cousin killed himself October 1st. I did not want to do the battle, but I did the battle.
Damn.
So, cool, we did the battle in Eliza. That's November, right? Last year. My cousin killed himself October. We coming around to, it's damn near finna be a year. On his anniversary, right? He killed himself October 1st.
That's Saturday. It's this Saturday.
This Saturday. Exactly. So think about it. So cool. We had a memorial service. The White Sox baseball team, the White Sox, they had he a state trooper. So they had a memorial service for him August 17th. Ask me what else was August 17th.
What was August 17th?
The audition for HITMAN in St. Louis.
Stop playing with me, man, for real.
The audition for HITMAN in St. Louis. Okay, cool.
And y'all was pushing late.
And we was pushing late. So, okay, cool. So look. Not only that, the audition happened, right? So now we in the house, you feel me? Last Thursday, ask me what happened.
Damn, I'm afraid to ask. What happened?
My grandma passed.
No.
Last Thursday.
Condolences. I did not know. Damn, sure. That's heavy. That's
the
heavy.
Funeral is this Tuesday.
Oh, you down in the A.
But look at the Saturday is when my cousin been gone.
Wait a minute, Saturday is the anniversary
of my cousin.
That unfortunate situation.
And then Tuesday is my grandma's funeral.
3 days later. And you down here still putting in
and
work.
I'm down here. So when you tell me is a motherfucker gonna make me emotional in the house? Yeah, hell yeah, they gonna make me emotional.
Yeah.
But is that gonna stop me from getting 100K?
That's a hard no.
No.
I like
Hell
that.
fucking
I
no.
like that and I respect that. Damn, that's a lot. That's a lot.
And I ain't even tell you the in-between shit. Like, we ain't even got into the in-between. But we
Say
just
that,
talking about
say that for the
general,
show, that's
you
all,
feel, exactly.
some of that coming
we
out.
just talking about the general shit.
Yeah. All right, sis. I'm putting it out now. Aeon, light skin television, bags and bodies, day one.